user, but time is not in his favor. He has a challenge, a shotgun close, and Wood's gonna get it!
Do some damage. Nicolai from the backside! Finds both of them again! It would be a big one. He's finding the first. Can he find it? Swing again!
What? Left in a 1v3. Make that a 1v2. Make that a 1v1. Oh my goodness, Nitro sell out. And who's gonna stop him?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Qualifier number 2 for SCS Season 6. My name is C-Daps. Joined to me on my side is CJ, aka Cookies R6. Looking mighty fine as usual. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm looking very sexy, as you know, as you say. I'm just so excited to be back with you, Connor. You know, it's been a whopping like 2 weeks since we were together on a desk in a pre-show. But yes, enough about us.
I mean, we also had some streams.
Oh yeah,
we had some streams.
Yeah,
but
enough about us. Let's talk about what happened, Connor, last weekend. It was pretty.
Yep. Being out of town, it's nice to get a break, but man, did I miss some good games. We saw Goosik's amazing run getting all the way through closed, but unfortunately they couldn't quite punch their ticket. They'll be back in this qual. They signed up a little bit late, but it counts all the same. Hopefully you're going to be bringing the same energy that we saw through their open quals run, and even the first series of their closed qual run, hopefully fully able to punch their ticket. That would be nice to see.
Yeah, Goosek, one of those pleasant surprises. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never do lie. I'm like honest Abe. I've never heard of these guys except EJ, and I don't even think EJ played all of the games for them.
Yeah, he's their coach. He was a fill-in.
Like, I quite frankly never heard of these guys before, and guess what? They come in, they take the league by storm. Now they're marketable. We know who they are, and I'm gonna know who they are for the future. Yes, David just blew himself up. You saw that. Also, I mean, speaking of Valkyrie, you know, team that lost there. Hey, pretty strong team as well. A lot of known names, but unfortunately they came up short against Goosek, and of course Surf. We know how many championships are there, like the New England Patriots of T3, unstoppable. And they added Ambi from previously Aerial Rise, previously a lot of teams. Ambi's been all over the place, but Ambi's on that team. That's a disgusting lineup. Spiff, don't whiff. I'm not gonna lie to you, there was a lot of whiffing when I casted that one last weekend. He wasn't exactly the standout god that, you know, he's been aptly named, but doesn't have to be. That team's so talented. Asian, Reed, it's just ridiculous. It's like cheating. They have too many good players on that team. I think we need to do something about it. I think we need to implement a salary cap or something. Don't you agree, C-Daps?
Oh, I agree completely, because they were even able to take out Wichita Wolves Academy, who, for all things considered, are a very good team as well. It was kind of unfortunate that those were the two teams that had to face off in the final little section of their closed bracket group. But Wichita Wolves, they're also back. JJ's trying to go for revenge. Hopefully he's been on his knees and praying a whole lot. That whole beautiful copy pasta that goes across, where he's asking for the strength, the Lord to be his light, and break the curse. He can finally qual for something.
Yeah, I mean, I can defend Mr. Blast, okay? This is a team, and this is a guy. You know, JJ joined that team a little bit on short notice, especially for the standards that this man has, right? This is JJ, this is TSM Killer JJ. That team's going to be where they want to be soon with time. JJ had recently joined that team, recently started to gel and implement his system, the JJ Blast system, right? It needs time. I think a week is not a lot of time, but it's still time. I think they're going to be a lot better each passing day, and hopefully, not to show my favoritism, they make it through. I really like that team. I really like Trev, Mac, and those guys. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, overall, like the Revenge Nation core, it was good. And also, you got to put an asterisk towards their loss because it was Mr. Barring playing instead of Chosen. So, yeah. But enough about the past. We need to talk about the future. We've got Qual 2. We were just only talking about Qual 1 before. Now, when you talk about Qual 2, and we've already got some teams nice and listed out in a numerical order on what we believe. A little mini power rankings, if you will. Which, you know, that's something we're known for. It's like the only thing I'm known for. I'm just the power rankings guy, I guess. But yes, the NerdStreet teams to watch. Yeah, should definitely be fun. Starting off with the team we already talked about, Wichita Wolves.
Favoritism. Yes, favoritism there, of course. But the silent patience as well. If you don't know, you may or may not. I don't know if you watch CL or not. You probably should. You're watching this, so I guess you're watching this. And you know, a silent patience is Fernie Stakos. Used to be. They've added Yuchi Gang Snows, verified on Twitter. Good addition. Strong team. They were strong core as it is. Had a rough ending to their CL split, but I think that's a team with Snows. And again, with time, we talk about how Wolves had time with JJ. Give us some time with Snows, and we'll see some progress as well. Outlast, they've added some names. I'm not gonna leak.
They have.
We're not gonna leak.
They have. That's gonna be a little surprise because unfortunately, Mr. British, Mr. B did not make the cut. We're not gonna see any shields down in Oil Pit or any of that fun stuff. But Outlast, I am excited to see how some of their tryouts. They have 3 subs listed. We don't know which one is gonna be playing in each game. I think they're trying to use this as an opportunity for like their final game day tryout. See if everybody's, you can show it in practice, you can show it in scrims, but game days where it really matters. See who makes the cut. And also right below them, we got Slat Kami. Got the Okami roster finally at full force. You got J Slime coming in here, who was absent last week. Hopefully, they'll have a bit better of a showing than what we saw last week, which was 2-6. Not looking too hot. It was pretty rough.
I want to say they're the best 2-6 team I've ever seen. They looked good against Surf. The team Surf, we were like, oh my God, Surf. Kami had the 3-0, had them right where they wanted them, and then they got outgunned and all. But again, that was the Okami team last week with the subs. Now they're Slat Kami, and now they're Mean Business. Team Valence. You don't know. There's some
names.
There's some console names in there. Focal, pretty strong player. I'm really impressed with what I've seen out of Focal. And
CJ, you're a pistol guy. You got Hitman there too.
Yeah, Hitman. Oh my God, Hitman from I don't know if you guys remember season 11 Challenge League.
Wichita Oblivion.
And Wichita Oblivion, and like all if you take it way back, like Shook's. We had Hitman, former Challenge League player. So that's a sleeper team. Goosick, we've already told y'all about their Miracle Run. Aerial Rise, that's a totally different Aerial Rise. That's basically Frenchies and company from last week. Aerial Rise is just signing all the teams because their other team just said, forget it, we're done. I don't know what happened there. Windstorm, Twist is my favorite on that. Let's just say, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have favoritism towards Twist. He's come a long way. It's a strong team overall, though. They control Nation, honestly. I'm surprised to see them all the way down there at 11th, or I'm blind. Dyslexia. 9th.
Yeah, they're a team that they passed the eye test. They look very mechanically gifted. I think the biggest weakness with them is just kind of the lack of experience. You get players like MX Reaper who are just now dipping their toes in comms, but man, oh man, if you ever run into his rank stack, it's terrifying. I've learned that firsthand. You get smoked on any map, and it's just a very unfun experience. But St. Louis Leviathans, they were also a team that 16th seed going into closed quals. They had to fight Surf. Not fun, but hopefully they're going to be bouncing back. They make close quals once. Hopefully they can repeat and do it once again.
Absolutely. And then didn't ask. Swoof lawn chair, swoof whatever. What's it called when it's after the name? I don't know. Whatever. That's going to be interesting. I love that team. Got a lot of funny names. Chair last week had a rough one. They had a rough one against 99
burner of all barn burners.
Yeah, it's all gas, no brakes. We're talking Chair, and you were talking 99 burgers. That was an amazing, 15 rounds me and Crow had last weekend. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, Landscape Company. Tell me more about them, because honestly, I'm not sure who that is.
That was you that was picking them. I'm gonna pull up the roster once again.
Did I do
and
that?
It was
it's
it's Kenny's team. That's why.
Oh yeah,
it's Kenny and Makarov.
Yeah, that's it.
Kenny and Makarov. Those are two pretty big names. Kenny was on that fabled Revenge Nation roster that took our hearts in CL quals, and everybody. I think that was the most peaceful the community has ever been. All rallied behind one team, and it was a thing of beauty. As one of the callouts now on Chalet is Trev MacBalk. That's where he sat the entire time as he was streaming on Chalet. So yeah. Then you have Aquino's Teletubbies. That's the Odyssey roster that has been running it up in quite a few leagues. I've been hearing some really great things about them. They're good scrims, they're good players, and they really have a drive to succeed. And hopefully they'll be able to show that today.
Absolutely. No, Mystic. You see Mystic down there.
You're like,
Wait, what? Mystic stinks now? No, just kidding. That's their academy, Mystic. And apparently they're really good too. They're so good that brand name alone has got them all the way to 15. Because quite frankly, I don't know any of those players either. I don't know them as much. But they're strong. Allegedly. Connor, you made that argument.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about them. We also, right down there, we had 99 Burglars. That's Ashes from Stage 1 of CL. Shout out to him. He's a good player. But we can also talk about, 4 of those teams, maybe that we talked about, maybe some upsets will come in. And they'll join the other 8 that we already have qualified. Or no, pardon me, 12. Math can be difficult sometimes. Group A, Aerial Rise, Two Faced, and Achieve Esports, pretty much the Smoke Break core. One Shot, Aqualix, and Eclectic, which was the big surprise of last quals, coming out of seemingly nowhere, hitting a Randy Orton RKO on a lot of teams that are now having to fight their way into this quals. Investigation File, Karn & Co., formerly Livid, as well as the Mystic roster we just talked about, and Wichita Wolves, Nocturnes, and Surf coming in. So for Group A, they will have the 1 seed coming out of this qual, and then 2 seed in B, 3 seed in C, 4 seed in D. Nice and easy.
Nice and simple. And don't think that that's like, oh, this group's easier than the other. Because honestly, I look at this and I'm not sure he's going to come into these groups. You know, the mesh of T2 and T3, the anime crossovers that are occurring here, it's actually going to be a spectacle. And, you know, I want to talk about Achieve Esports a little more. Traken? Just kidding, it's Traken. I heard the casting link said Traken about 42 times last week. It's Traken is also one of those old names. If you don't remember, if you were around with the old Rise Nation and Challenger League, that Traken, yeah, that guy is pretty good. He's definitely, you know, people say, oh, who's Achieve Esports? I think they're gonna turn some heads in that group, and there's gonna be some fun epic games there. But yeah, like I said, I can't really pick who's gonna come out of where, and I love it about SCS. It's just so many crossovers. Beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and then we can also go over an entire list of every team. Last week, it was a little bit small, but this time everybody saw the beautiful production that Ferme put on and it's like, oh yes, we want to be a part of it. We've got, 46 teams signed up today? So should be a long list. As we already talked about a good amount of them. There's still some good name representation coming out. Cosmosis Esports casted them in some high school stuff before. Should be fun. Genesis Gaming as well. Phantom Gaming as well. That's Mr. Trist's squad. So hopefully he won't be not having a fun time. As I saw on Twitter after they lost, he was upset and blaming himself. Don't do that.
Yeah, blame
Fix
your teammates.
Stuff. Don't complain.
Blame your teammates.
Blame your
it's always your teammates'
exactly.
fault. It's never your fault. That is the easiest way to get through this and survive and to cope and to seethe and to survive. What's this guy doing blaming himself? What are you doing being genuine? I mean, you know, Virgin Gaming.
Yep,
I cannot believe it. Yeah, Virgin Gaming. That is Cam, Silva, Ricky, and Bacon. What a funny team with funny people. Didn't ask, like I said, we already hyped them up. Sexy Lemur. We're just getting erotic
right under
there,
Virgin Gaming.
I mean, what? Okay. I mean,
imagine if they got to play first.
you think that would be a good one?
I think that would be. I think we would have to take that. I feel like we would have to take that just for the bit, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a simulation we live in. It really is. It really is. And of course, there's that. But wait, there's more. There's more teams. SQ Academy.
Exactly.
Yes, Super has signed another team. That's right.
Delta Force.
It's totally true. He signed.
Oh wait, no, that's Slickley's squad. My bad. That is Slickley's team.
Delta Force. Where?
Delta Force. Delta Force was on one of the teams. Why am I forgetting where Delta Force
didn't
was?
ask.
Yes, that is right.
There's so many teams you're losing your mind.
Slickley is SQ Academy, so I guess the SQ stands for Slickley because he has a Q in his name. You know, he needs to be quirky.
Oh.
I love Slickley.
Yeah, that guy's a comedian. That's pretty funny. I didn't catch that. I honestly thought they were just like being funny, but that's catchy. I didn't realize.
Got teams like Talentless Esports. Hopefully their name is ironic.
Actually,
they can show their true talent.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant like an ironic. I always get like ironic confused. I don't know what people mean by that. But yes. Emergence. Oh, Emergence.
Emergence roster is actually pretty solid.
Emergence. Too. Oh my god, it's Emergence except there's no Goria. You know, Goria is like.
Yep, it's no Goria.
Goria. Where's Goria?
Wanda Swan just stepped down from that roster as well. Emergence is Goria's playing tennis, man.
Tennis?
Yeah. It's Warrior, Perplexed, Talon, Son of Finn, and Cordell as their starting 5.
Oh no, it ain't Emergence. I mean, yeah, we got Son of Finn, but it ain't Emergence without Goria. I'm just horribly disappointed in his decision to play tennis over Rainbow Six Siege, but that's fine. You know, we'll live with that. We have another academy team here, Surf Academy. Everyone has academy teams.
Everybody.
We talked about Mist Academy earlier, and again, this is like, what is this, page 3? We have a
Yeah.
million teams.
We got a lot of teams, which is going to be a nice, healthy competition. A lot more cutthroat. Where like half the teams made close calls. Now we got like a third of the teams making close calls. That's crazy. That'll be fun. Dreams shattered after tomorrow.
And of course, we have Homeland Esports. They last week. Oh yes, I knew there's something about the Homeland Esports name because they didn't sign up on time last week, so they had to defer to this week. So hopefully this time, there's no issues, there's no curse. We're actually gonna see Homeland Esports because that was funny. It was like a whole bit last week. Really, bro, like said he went and he ended them. He said because they delayed the show. Because we wanted to start the bracket, we couldn't. Homeland Esports, but they're here this time. Poggers. And yeah, now I guess the question is
we have the bracket ready, CJ.
Yeah, what the hell are we doing first, Connor?
I don't know. I'm looking at it now. Like a kid in a candy shop.
Actually, I gotta get it. Oh my.
You got Wichita Wolves Academy versus Sinai Village. Outlast versus Phantom Gaming definitely could be a solid game. So with Slat Kami versus SQ Academy. Balance versus Arrival 7. Gusick versus 1HP. Aerial Arise versus Firestorm could be pretty decent, as well as Windstorm versus Emergence. In Control versus Aura. St. Louis Leviathans versus Deep Space. Didn't Ask versus Siege Boomers. Chair versus Surf Academy. Landscape Co. versus Coastal Gaming. Kenios Teletubbies versus A Silent Patient.
I'm asking that. I want Emergence.
Fast.
I want Son of Finn on here.
I was thinking maybe the Odyssey team versus Fernie's could be fun, but
I don't know. We're gonna have to have an internal debate about it.
we might. But if you want some Emergence, you want some Son of Finn action. He is also a collegiate star.
He's college educated?
Yes.
Future astronaut?
University of North Texas.
Oh. Isn't that like the mean green?
Yeah, they're green.
All right. Let's go Son of Finn. We're educated and we're good Rainbow Six Siege players. I don't know. I vote to see Son of Finn. I want to watch Emergence. CDAPS wants to see Odyssey or something.
Actually, yeah. Actually, Emergence Windstorm should be a good game. And I'm completely down with that. That's a good game.
Good. I'm glad you agree. I don't know.
See, we got twist action. Twist for Son of Finn.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I live for that. This is why I signed up.
This is your road to FPL dreams.
What I want.
Or road to FPLC. Your late night streams. You're like, yes, this is the matchups that you used to watch.
Absolutely. So since we have decided that's what's going to happen, we need to go to a break to determine what needs to happen to prepare the determination of the match. So stay tuned. We'll get right into it right after this.
V3, make that a 1v2.
2 seconds left. It's gonna come down.
Favor making a third as he puts up. Make it up. He finds the drop. Three. Stunning here from.
The government has acknowledged professional video gamers as athletes.
crowd. Everyone's cheering the team on. You make friends. These are people you talk to, you play with online. It's all about community. It's being part of something that you're incredibly passionate about.
There once was a tournament during the season of snow, filled with contenders of might, with names Deez, Ligma, and Joe. The road was a trying one, wrists aching with cramps. In the end, victors rose. We call them Winter Champs. Before they departed, they left us these words. Our journey's just begun, all thanks to the nerds.
Seconds left. It's gonna come down.
Favor making a third as he looks up. Make it up. He finds the drop. Three. Stunning here from.
Welcome back after our short little break. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, but Ferme can make sure all the back end looks good for a stream within 5 minutes. We're back. We got Emergence versus Windstorm coming up. My name is CDAPS. Joining me by my side, as always, is Mr. CJ Brooks Cookies.
You can't go by CDAP. Say your name is CDAPS, your name is gone.
Okay, I'll go by Connor. You know, CDAPS comes from my name, so it makes sense in my brain.
Okay, well, if you're gonna have your cool little like nickname as your like alias here, then I want to be known as CJ2K. If you're gonna be CDAPS, all right.
Alrighty.
We're gonna do that. Okay, we have decided the game, by the way. It is gonna be Windstorm Emergence. If you weren't looking at the splash screen for the past 2 minutes, yes, that's not a typo. It's not a glitch in the Matrix. Windstorm Emergence, baby. We already told you a little bit about Twist and Dally. You know, those are the, I guess, the stars. Those are like the.
Owen's pretty good too.
I think so. I actually haven't heard of much.
Got Gunny Bunny and Hernandez rounding out that roster. Looking pretty strong. I mean, they made close quals. They had a pretty good seed.
Made close calls, but they did not make the league. That's why they're here. That's why they're still grinding.
That's why they're here. That's why they're back. Back with a vengeance.
Hernandez, you know that's a very generic name. Along with Owen. Like, I don't know who Hernandez and Owen are. I think they just use their first names. You know, just like you, Connor. Just see that.
Owen R6.
You know,
Owen R6.
just Owen R6. We have Owen R6.
Hernandez R6.
Versus, that's not my old teammate Talon, by the way. That's not Talon from Ronin. That's Talon from Emergence. I don't know who that is.
He's been playing for Emergence for a pretty long time.
Yeah, but it's a different Talon. You know, we already told y'all Son of Finn is a North Texas streaming all-star.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's not.
Yeah, and then you got Perplexed, who's a University of Georgia all-star. Wanda Swan is actually their sub. They will be playing with Cordell. Juan had some. Yeah, he was getting busy, you know, finals week. He wanted to step down for a little bit. So yes. And CJ, this is the point, watching the map bands graciously flash across our screen, that we had a gigantic moment of regret.
Yeah,
as picking this game. We're like, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Let's go. The final 2 maps, like, oh my gosh. Are we gonna get to see Coastline? Nope, it's working.
We got gaslit. Like,
we did.
Remy literally gaslit us. He's whispering in our ears. Oh, it's Coastline, Oregon. Okay, I guess we're not playing Coast. We're playing Oregon. It's the same levels of excitement.
Yeah, he couldn't hear us, but I was communicating to him via sign language about my anguish.
I literally threw my hands in the air when I heard we were that close. But I think let's be real. This isn't your typical Oregon. I think both these teams can play Maniac. There's going to be some stuff that makes you go, right? It's not going to be just Oregon. So I'm really excited, regardless. Windstorm starting on defense first. You know, are they going to be the Windstorm or Firestorm? Because there's 2 types of storms in this qual, by the way.
I like how their academy teams like different. Firestorm.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, right?
We're gonna get Earthstorm and Waterstorm next.
Maybe.
Ice Storm.
Avatar Storm. That's just
Thunderstorm.
Best of all of them.
Thunderstorm.
Sandstorm. Darude. Is that how you say it?
Darude Sandstorm. Yes, that's also a banger of a song.
Whichever storm shows up here, you're gonna have to show up. You know, this was a team, like I said, close calls, almost got there. Almost coulda, shoulda, woulda. Make it happen this time.
But they can this time.
Yeah. It starts right now. Round 1, baby. On Friday, December the 3rd, 2021. I didn't even catch the date up there above you. That's so cute. Ferrari does such a good job. Now you watch this back one day, you're like, what day was this spot on? December 3rd.
Right up there. And I got the point on my first try because I'm getting professional with the camera.
Yeah. So on December 3rd, 2021, we would have been bestowed with Windstorm and Emergence. Like I said, I'm in for a surprise. I know names on each team, but I'm not sure how it's going to be. I don't know who's going to be decisively here or there. And I want to see some new stars emerge. Hernandez, ONR6.
Emerge for Emergence. The emergence of new stars from Emergence. Will they emerge? Or will they be subverged?
Or will they be submerged? Subverge, emerge, diverge, emerge, and the map band. These aren't map bands. These are operator bands. You're wondering what the screen is? What's gonna happen next, Connor? I think it's gonna be Thatcher. What do you think?
Thatcher.
I'm waiting intently.
Thatcher.
Let the ominous music play as we wonder.
Maybe Maverick.
Oh.
Or Flores. Okay. You know, the impact of the Argentinian man known as Flores makes it very hard to play shields. So, Goyo just went up. He's good. Thatcher. Yeah, we got it pre-jacked. We were pre-jacking the Thatcher ban. We had to wait a little bit longer for it, but not really surprising. Both Flores and Thatcher kind of lets you bypass util meta. Makes it so you don't really have to burn a whole lot of stuff and, really be together as a team as much. Really can facilitate freeing up some attacking roles. So with those operators, it's a no-go. Make it a defender-sided map.
Aye. Defender-sided, maybe not. Arcade, how can they ever hold the basement? He's gonna be just kidding.
Yeah, they're gonna get the hatches open immediately.
They're still gonna have balcony ban too. Maybe people won't fly out as redonkulously, but that hasn't stopped people before. Like, I don't know, Lackey on Wamai jumping out of showers. If you know, you know. It's never stopped people.
And all of Aqualix just running around behind the yokai drones.
Yeah, there's adaptations.
Ooh, I forgot that we got this update, and look how pretty it looks on this. You may be thinking like, oh, I see Elite splash art. They're running an illegal skin. Nope. Elite 2.0, full customization.
Wait, that's interesting.
Looking pretty.
I didn't know that you could run these. You can run.
Yeah, you can.
Elites. Oh, the elite card or just?
Yeah, the cards.
Oh,
it's just the cards.
Okay. See, that's gaslighting too, because I thought I was gonna see a Mana Elite with the.
Nope.
All right, so we're not seeing that, but the scorecards are really cool. Same things people hate. Well, I hate the new UI. Well, that looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you. I think that looks pretty good.
Oh, you looked pretty spiffy.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of intel, we're talking about Valkyrie and whatnot. We will be seeing MIH from Owen. And hopefully, imagine if he starts like 0-7. You have any Owen jokes I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make a lot of them. Quite frankly, that's a very memeable name, Owen.
It is. Right now he's 0-0.
Everybody's Owen. Oh, right now.
Mm-hmm. See, do you want to know another thing that has changed? If you look at the ammo count for the operators, that font has also changed. It's like the only thing that changed on the spectator.
Oh my God,
UI.
the font.
And a quick, small, minute detail that might go unnoticed to the untrained eye. It will not any longer.
Training. I'm sure they have, Emergence that is, has trained on this Westclear many times, as they're moving in quite intently from both the big window and, from dining and kitchen and shower. It's pretty quick. Warriors wasting no time. Mel's already barricaded this door off and is looking to encroach on someone's feet with a gun that doesn't do a whole lot of damage to feet. That's going to be an interesting little gunfight if it ever happens. Twist. I've told you a lot about Twist. He's the one to watch out for. He's very much a wild card in this matchup. Now, Warrior versus Twist looks like it's going to be the first duel of the map, unless, of course, the Malusi I talked about earlier gets a shot off or two. Still a lot of droning out going out, though. Just moved in quickly, but still dotting their I's and crossing their T's.
I mean, hey, it's only a minute in, and it is the basement, the hardest nut to crack on this entire map. Which is why people really don't like attacking it. Because the basement, it's not fun. There's still a whole lot you can do, and as a defender, you don't even really need to roam that hard. You can have early fall-offs, and most of the time, the amount of time you have to put forward as an attacker to take those areas adjacent to the bomb site, like Pillar, it takes a lot. Especially when you have somebody like Twist who's feeling confident in swinging out. Warrior almost takes him, but he decides not to shoot. He's going to be merciful for this time being. As more drones come through, Fordell bringing the Ying, something that we glossed over, something we're a big fan of.
Definitely, for scenarios just like this one. Only, actually, just kidding. There's a Jaeger player. There's a lot of discs. I guess there's not many in Pillar. Swiss is not only getting flashed, but running right back. You see, he's just trying to hold on to Pillar as desperately as he can. He gets obliterated by Perplex, and Talon following up shortly thereafter, and Windstorm is just getting cleaned up like a bathroom. Just like that 1 versus 5 for Gunny Bunny. He's tucked in the corner here. I believe there's still a Candela on the Ying who's actually planting right now. Not exactly a clutchable situation. He literally just has to get love tapped by Perplex, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Connor, there's a reason we hype up the Ying. There's a reason we're so excited.
And
eclectic.
That's why.
Because, yeah. You saw Twist, he's like, oh, it didn't flash me, I'm gonna run back in. It created stimuli for Perplex to just walk down the stairs. You saw those two having a little duel early on, just kind of dry peeking each other, pre-firing. And you have the stimuli from the Ying, you make Twist move, you make him distracted, all of a sudden someone flies down the stairs on him. And even though he may not have actually been blind, I'm not sure. Hey,
Maybe.
it's stimuli.
Those also have supernova level
They
range.
do.
As everybody likes to complain, like, oh my gosh, the flashes were broken. Like, they're so crazy. You look at the sun, and then people don't bring Ying. But then Cordell brings Ying, and boom. That tough nut to crack was just he didn't have for Emergence, they didn't even have a nutcracker. They just took a sledgehammer to it and obliterated everything that Windstorm had to offer on their defensive side. So much obliteration, they said, screw that bomb site. Not even salvageable. We're going upstairs.
You know what's hilarious about it? I couldn't quite get it out of my mouth. But I was like, I thought there was only another Shigeru Mai, and they still made that work, which makes it all the more impressive and maybe all the more disappointing if you're a Windstorm fan. You had all that utility and just so happened none of it was set up in that direction. I blame the Mai. He didn't seem like he had pull a lot of discs over there.
Where's the discs?
Where is my disc? Yep, no, it wasn't there where it was needed. Pillar where the push came. Maybe this round will be a little different. Maybe this round will be a little different because a Dali is rocking that ward. That might change this whole dynamic, you know. It's a hell of a lot harder to make the Ying work. You still can make it work. Maybe if you're a little less, you know, what's the word? Dramatic with your use of smokes, and maybe you drone out the warden's position a little more eloquently to make sure you know what you're flashing. You know you're flashing a person who doesn't have sunglasses. But obviously, like I said, you can still make the Ying work. It looks like, once again, a West clear. This time it's just going to be against Kid's defense. And honestly, it looks like Windstorm set up pretty well for this. Mute jammers and rotation stations and kitchen and security. A lot of opportunities for the defense. But again, if any of them get caught out, neither of those players down there are the warden, right? Ying can still absolutely obliterate either of these two, especially if they're separated from each other.
I mean, and by Talon bringing the buck, I want to bet my bottom dollar that they want to take this control, especially because they're knocking on the door of it right now. You know, big window take with Ying and Buck. It's pretty good. That's exactly what they're going to be going for. A couple of pieces of utility thrown over that way. Twist is actually going to be the one that strikes first. Down goes the entry of Warrior, who has a couple assists, but other than that, he is like his opponent, Owen. But Twist is actually going to go for 2 as well. Down goes Cordell. The Ying that caused so many issues is now removed by Twist, just playing aggressive on these freezer stairs, making sure that Z-Hall is not in the map control kind of repertoire for the attackers.
Right. Already. This round not developing quite the way Emergence would have liked. Even though they are using these epic new hard reach charges, it's to no avail. Twist the X Factor definitely, you know, pulling through in this second round. It's a little bit easier to do that when you're not getting flashed and obliterated. He's rotated all the way back to tower and is just looking to waste and annoy Son of Finn, looking to try to, I guess, chase Twist down. But you can just tell this is just pretty much Emergence trying to see if they can draw some sort of muppetry, some sort of noob move from Windstorm. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like everyone from Windstorm is playing disciplined and smart. I say that a warden's literally on this window asking to die. Maybe. I don't know. Looks like he's going to survive for the time being. Buck might have an opportunity here. Create some vertical pressure, and I say noob move. What happened to you, Owen? Looks like he got crouch walked on. I don't know. Gunny gonna get eliminated by Son of Finn as well, but Twist, again, 3 in a row in this round. All the kills for his team. And while he's still alive here in these critical moments, though he's really low on hit points, you got a double push up white into sight. Who's gonna come out on top?
That's the big question. The Warden glasses come on. A couple more bullets coming out. Dally takes down Talon, and Son of Finn finishes off Mello, who was still alive trying to get his frags. That's an ace for the main man Jaeger. Just popping off. I guess the kill feed did lie, or the ace flashing across the screen did. But more so, the flash that rocked across Twist's screen didn't really do anything. He still gets the kill regardless.
Yeah, I think there's a reason. You know, I hype him up. Pretty decent at the game.
He's pretty decent at the game.
Got the Jaeger portrait. The elite Jaeger. He's playing elite, that's for sure. You know, actually has this like been determined what the color coding means? Like, is yellow just like support and then red is like, or is this just
you pick it yourself.
Oh, okay. You know, I could have swore. I think I saw a tweet for like APAC player. They like sorted their own cards by. Okay, so that's probably anyway.
There was also Shaiko made the French flag on both sides.
Yeah, people are just doing whatever. So
whatever they desire.
We want people to do what they want, right? Have freedom, creative freedom. That's what we want in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. We're seeing the Ying again on basement. We're seeing the Warden again as a counter pick. It wasn't there in round number 1, and that could be what you could attribute defeat to. So maybe the Warden's going to be the difference here. Twist may be the difference again.
But the real question is, does Dally play what? Freezer, bunker, or pillar? That's kind of the, where's he going to be? Because Twist could, you know, just be popping off inside a pillar once again, but he kind of died because he got flashed to all high heavens.
I mean,
You put Dally there?
they also just dropped the Wamai from the lineup we saw in round 1.
Yep, they did.
So
Because he wasn't throwing the discs in the right place.
I mean, yeah, you know, we got to have the Banshees, which didn't stop Emergence from walking at you previously.
Yeah.
So
They just threw candelas and ran in and started planting.
it's crazy. I told you this wouldn't be like any other organ. Any other organ, people were like, I don't know if I want to push you into it. Not Emergence. They just kind of flashed and went for it. I like to see that. Twist is, again, Mr. X Factor here. Running around. What's he looking for? Someone on the big window? I mean, we saw Emergence actually come in the big window previously. And it looks like Perplex is safely droning on the opposite side of the window. So no opportunities for Twist. Maybe some drone opportunities for Twist. Cordell's eyeing him out there. You see there in the hallway.
I think they're very quickly going to realize that Twist is kind of the only person off site, and he's over towards the stairs. Both Warrior and Talon have strong cutoffs, as Twist almost gets his head cut off through the wall. That drone intel from Perplexed's drone, not his Yana clone, his actual drone almost netting a frag, but Twist gets away with his life. When I'll be destroying those intel gathering devices, you can never peek around and get that red pinged drone. I think it survived. Maybe, maybe not. But Dally, like I said earlier, is going to be the one rotating over towards Gold Hall pillar-ish area where those candelas flew down from the hatch previously in round 1. Maybe the glasses, the Warden glasses, will come into effect and really catch Cordell or any of the other Emergence attackers that choose to drop off guard.
This is, I mean, can we nickname this the mellow spot? I mean, he's quite literally been there. I mean, I feel like he's been there for the past, like, 7 rounds, even though we've only played 3. He's finally returning back down the street. Mel's gonna look to, again, contest this power push, which is, once again, coming in from Emergence. Perplex, same spot, Deja Vu, except I guess this time he's running the ARX. And then once again, we've got Cordell with the Candelas. But the one thing that's different, the one thing we keep harping on, that Warden in that position, he's going to be playing that double door. He's going to be able to watch Twist's back. This is where Twist was just absolutely snuck up on based off the Candelas. And I guess they're just not going to flash at all. They're going to just smoke and drop. That Warden is the answer. And it's looking like, even though despite the Warden and his positioning, this is still 3 versus 3. And a very winnable round for Emergence.
It's even. Very, very winnable for either side, but the first frag going the way of Son of Finn onto Gunny Bunny. That's a good one, but the quick refrag from Mello keeps the man advantage. Even Steven across the board. The time is ticking down, slowly dwindling, and the long angle being held by Perplexed is only cut off by the nade. Mello trying to rotate around, Perplexed covering his teammate from this freezer swing to stop this stopping of the diffuser. And it's all of a sudden a post plant, CJ.
And Mr. Owen R6 in a 1 versus 2. He's got the weapon, he's got the kit, but he does not have the mobility that he would like. He's going to be clunking, he's going to be thumping, and both of these attackers with calm discipline will know when he's diffusing, when he's moving, when he's peeking, he has no chance. Perplexed with the movement, with the weapon switch. I always like the mid-game weapon switch. Gonna lock this round out for Emergence, and honestly, I had lost faith in that attack. The moment I watched a Ying drop, smoke, they literally threw the smoke on the Warden. It doesn't get any better than that.
I have to say, Dolly did a little bit of trolling.
Just a little?
He didn't have to run into Evox. He had the cuts. He didn't have to go Stewie 2K and run through the smoke. That's where everything fell apart.
This is an emotional environment. See, Daps. This is really emotional, and he just said, you know what? I gotta put the team on my back. He's got no respect. I gotta put the team on my back. He
Greg Jennings now?
I don't know. It's just, you're right. I definitely think he was a little over-adventurous. And it's a shame because that was really, I mean, you throw smoke right on top of the Warden like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it literally doesn't get much better for the Warden. It can't get any better. He's perfectly enshrouded, and he's got the Sharingan seeing through the smoke. Like, you know, but no, it doesn't work.
What are his glasses called? I feel like that's like the one gadget I don't know the name of.
It's the glance smart.
Yes, smart glasses. Makes sense. Yep.
Glance.
Actually, Google glasses.
Yeah. We got Apple shades.
Ooh, Apple shades.
Look at this mirror.
I was about to say, this mirror setup is looking quite interesting, making sure to deny, make it very hard to just jump in big window. But considering it's kitchen dining and every single player on Emergence is coming in from the west side, they're probably just going to do a small tower take that nobody on Windstorm is trying to hold on to. You can get stuff off the wall, you can breach, and you can plant. Very minimal, and most of the time comes out on top. That's why teams like meeting as opposed to dining.
You can tell even with the new, well, it's really not new anymore. It's new to someone like me who's played all 700 years this game's been out, but okay, gunning.
Oh.
Gonna start with the C4. I mean, one of the new changes, I guess, you know, since we're gonna accelerate things, one of the new changes is that soft floor above, I mean, I guess effectively the site, and it goes both ways. You can have a little angle into the new showers, and you can C4 up and kill attackers. There's a lot of play that can happen there, and we saw one of the plays that can work in favor of the defenders. C4 just at Warriors' feet. Not having a good time on that entry. He's met a lot of unfortunate fates. But Emergence still leading 2-1. Like, so this is a good opportunity, or was looking like rather a good opportunity to take even more of a lead. This is a site. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities you can create as an attacker with relative ease comparatively to the other sites, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case here. It's looking like Windstorm's just kind of going to slowly attrition their way to victory. Looks like Emergence not doing a whole lot. I mean, some breaching going on, but there's a player still in showers and Gunny Bunny still in the hallway. Not looking too good. And there's a mirror here? Well, that's cheeky.
Interesting. Didn't get to see that in prep phase, but it's a hard stall from Emergence, and the operators that they have lost really help to make sure that you don't stall out, as that angle all the way upstairs. Yep, that's through the top of the hatch. It lets you get the toes of the planter if you go for the breach plant. And then you have the Miras just looking the other way that you can just swing, throw nitros, deny the bomb plant. And yep, Talon's not in a good spot. Flawless round. I wanted to say that the operators that they lost, the Yuto of the Zofia as well as the Ying, they're good at breaking stalemates. Mainly the Ying. They lost them early. But overall, Windstorm, they didn't over-aggress. They looked really good. I liked that strat actually quite a lot. It was interesting. It was nice. It was refreshing, if you will.
It's definitely pretty unique. You know, I mean, I guess it's a 50-50 dice roll whether you even see a ban of a mirror in Oregon. Obviously, the option ban, but you know, when mirrors up, we've seen some creativity. We're now known as what are they? Silent Patients, Sarni's Tacos, whatever you want to call them. Those guys, and they had some pretty clever mirror setups as well. So there's
and they got the labyrinth that was the upstairs mirrors. Those were spicy.
There's a lot of mirror potential. A lot of you know, those 3 a.m. 700 hours in dry runs mirrors. You know, those can definitely pay off, and we saw that from Windstorm. I mean, and that's the round they needed to win, because you said it to death. That is your, as an attacker on Oregon, that's your gimme. That's your gimme site. Or just didn't get it. And I don't know. Right now, this is going about as I expected. I have no idea who's going to win this game. It's 2-2. We've seen extremes on every, I guess, end of the spectrums. How rounds can be won and lost. It's Dorms. Once again with the Warden. And once again with a lot of utility, a lot of throwable denial. But, and yeah, I mean, the same labyrinth setup down. I love the word labyrinth. Labyrinth setup down there. Labyrinth. In the kitchen. In the security.
I mean, the biggest thing is just...
What is that? FPL play.
Yup. That is the Eddie special that we see from Two-Faced.
I mean, honestly, it's just the rank special at this point. I mean,
yeah,
Eddie silent, twist.
Eddie silent, kid, like everybody does it. And it gets a very, very impactful kill. The lone hard breach.
Son of Finn.
Which is very rough, because Cordell has smokes as opposed to the can openers, the hard breach gadgets, which means for Emergence attacks, they're really going to have to funnel in through these wonderful little doorways that the map just has placed by default and are very easy to hold established crossfires as the defenders.
Which is even more unfortunate about this is they were running a buck with hard breach charges before, and Talon's now playing Sledge. And that's a little bit of a giveaway. Dally, do you need a map? Do you need a manual? Just kind of standing there.
Didn't know his feet were exposed.
Just kind of standing there menacingly. What is this engagement? He sees the gun around the corner. Twist. Yeah, that's worth the lull indeed. That could have been a huge opportunity for Emergence. Instead, it goes the complete opposite way. But Warrior is crouch watch his way, and Twist is just killing everybody.
Is Twist just gonna ace back to back on
maybe
this bomb site?
I don't know. 4 versus 2. Warrior gets a critical. That's a critical gunfight. Twist is across the map. He's in Zimbabwe. They can take out the Sledge here, or not the Sledge. The Smoke, the other SAS operator. There's an opportunity, but not really. It's shut down. It's just Talon out here.
Owen stole Twist's ace. A crime.
I mean, if he
Absolute crime.
wait, Owen's downstairs. Or never mind. I didn't even know that Owen had this angle, this angel. So that's something.
Yeah. Ooh. Twist almost got that off, but with a minute to left, 1v3. It's not looking too hot for Talon, but it's not a completely unwinnable situation. Just very, very difficult. He can recover the diffuser with relative ease. He still has no nades, 1 drone, and has to deal with a couple toxic babe canisters. But overall, everybody on Windstorm are playing pretty passive until a shotgun just comes out and says goodnight to the poor Sledge. SAS on SAS violence.
Did you hear me just call Smoke Sledge? Like, am I losing my mind?
I think you are.
I mean, they both have those goofy masks on.
I mean, I almost lost my mind watching that gunfight downstairs. That was intriguing, to say the least.
I mean, why? You would think the defender would be tucked in the corner like that. I just don't even know what to say about
it's
that.
just perplexed. Just, okay, man. Twist going crazy, though. Shout out to Twist.
Twist on a... With the leash off. It's quite a spectacle to see. It really is. I mean, Jaeger, his signature operator, just kind of flying around.
But the real question is, CJ, how will you translate to the attack? Because everybody can do it on defense.
Very true. Very fair. We're seeing...
Also, the one thing that the defense hasn't done is win this bomb site.
Which is actually a really good fact. Fun fact there, because quite frankly, I would assume they'd won at least once, but you're right. Emergence is... Both their wins are in arguably the hardest site. In the hardest ways. Just kind of flooding and taking gunfights and winning things that, I mean, typically a little difficult for the attack to do. Obviously, Ying is helping that out quite a bit. That's why we hype her up. Obviously, Cordell has 1 kill, which may also be contributing to the fact that they've only been able to have success with Ying on...
That was in the first round.
Yeah. He only had success with the Ying
really
in what?
long gunfight that he needed every bullet of his LMG to land.
They've had success with the Ying in 1 round out of those 5, maybe knock on wood 6. Maybe this round will be a little different. I mean, Talon, you see, he's having an identity crisis. He's now bringing the hard breach charge on basement instead of extra nades. It's just like he's all over the place. I mean, to be quite frank with you, Honor Delap on LMEO. Buck isn't all that helpful. What are you gonna do?
What, two and a half stages, and you still don't know my last name?
I did that on purpose. Buck?
Yeah.
What's Buck gonna do though? See daps. Is he gonna take the hard breach charge and flip it like a frisbee at the one of my discs? No, he's pretty useless in this context. So it's interesting.
He's gonna get the hatches.
We have
That Son of Finn could very easily get.
Yeah. He's having a crisis. You see what I mean? Identity crisis. He thinks he's Talon from Ronin. He thinks he's Sledge. He thinks he's Buck. He doesn't know what he wants to be. And I mean, it's a missed opportunity. Again, I mean, somehow they've won this attack regardless despite him running Buck. I mean, he's saving Son of Finn some time. He doesn't have to run to the front side to get the hatch. Which, of course, getting that hatch is going to humble Twist. He's not going to just run up main stairs or anything, right? Surely. I mean, I got to say, Twist has been a lot more corrallable on basement. And Twist has been clearly the victory condition for Windstorm, so...
He's not really on the roam, you know?
Right.
That's where he was causing all of his damage. Like, you can have the solo roam, but on basement, you know, you gotta hold the power positions. You gotta be put in the expletive spots every once in a while. So That's where he's not really excelling. But as Warrior on the backside, once again, pinned down Owen. He's been droned out for confirmation of his location. Twist is rotating over towards Tarps. Could potentially get aggressive over towards Warrior if he goes down that staircase. But pretty segmented attack from Emergence right now. A couple players main, a couple players freezer, a couple players backside. Where's this execute going to come from? Ace is up front. It could be a red herring as the Candelas start flying down E-box.
And we see the Sophia flying down the stairs. Warrior and Talon start things off. Twist, again, the only one really able to do much. The rest of Windstorm are like a bunch of turntables. Twist, 2. Again, is anyone else going to get a kill? Gunny Bunny is the next one up to bat. He's still holding his power position on the shield. Talon holding the crossfire, more importantly. And Son of Finn, along with Perplex, honestly, they can kind of work in and get this plant. Unless Gunny's able to hit a stinker on the planter as he walks in, perhaps? I'm not sure how they want to actually plant this. That shield's actually really curious. And there's only 13 seconds left. Shield gets destroyed. Gunny hits the stinker. That's what I expected. Doesn't win the shotgun gunfight up close, and it's just Twist, a hero of Windstorm. And he's going to absolutely obliterate Talon. 1 versus 1, and I had 1 second on the clock. This is a Twist win, Connor. This is a Twist win. And this guy's literally won every round for his team.
Yep. You know, I was saying, is he Greg Jennings? Is he putting the team on his back? But I think he is. And if you haven't seen that clip, I don't know what you're doing. That's one of the greatest Madden clips of all time. It's just onto an elite level of memeage. And it's pretty much just exactly what is happening with Twist. Someone get this man a contract. Please. Outlast. Give him a tryout. He's nasty.
I don't know. It seems to me like he's contracted to Windstorm, you know? Sorry.
I want him in CL.
Well, you see him. He's, once again, yet the Elite Zof. We will not be seeing Elite skins, but an Elite-looking Zof. Because, you know, let me tell you. FPL Twist with the Zof LMG. You thought he was good with Jaeger. Wait till you see his LMG. People ban the LMG against this guy. Put it in perspective. So let's see. Emergence, what are you going to do on defense? Again, keep in mind, but what is Emergence? Did you say Cordell was the sub?
He's like the new player.
Yeah, look at him. He's like, what the hell are y'all doing with this shield? You see that? You see how he's moving? Not a good sign. Cordell's walking around like he doesn't know what's going on.
Ah, so he's perplexed at Perplex shield.
Yeah, he's like, what is this? Like, okay. We do see the same type of, well, not the same setup. This is obviously different, but there is, you know, some resistance, a layer to the defense downstairs for both teams. Emergence and Windstorm. Emergence this time, you know, they've got the Go Yoi and they've got, I don't know, how many players are downstairs? Looks like there's just, yeah, Talon and Warrior.
Just 2.
Wow, is Owen in already?
Just 1.
I mean, Windstorm's wasting no time just aggressing upon this roam downstairs. And yeah, already Talon's going to drop out and question his life decisions leading up to this point.
A nice cheeky angle from Warrior all the way through. Typically that angle, you know, it's for the player in security to look up. But, you know, you can also look to the side. But Cordell, he's going to take down Twist. No Zofia LMG, the hero that we've been praising. Twist taken down by that new player that you were throwing shade at, CJ. How poetic.
I was just throwing shade at how he was moving, all right? When I see someone not leaning and just kind of walking around, I get worried, okay? And Cordell, that's a power play. That's a power kill right there. You got a crossfire.
T-posing? Is that your T-posing?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. Like, what? Okay. Twist dead, though. That's huge. Who on Windstorm is actually going to do something? Gunny Bunny, the top fragging support player. Whoa, who is that? Mello almost got the kill, but I guess didn't. Owen with that buck. I mean, it's a flurry of kills, and I obviously not in the favor of Windstorm. 1 versus 3. And Gunny Bunny's across the map from the clear. I mean, he's over here, and the rest of the team's walking into servers and yeah. I would say this round's a wash.
Yeah, it might just be. Perplexed and Talon both have their nitros. Perplex is on a heater. Poor Dally tried to just walk into security with his back turned. And he got a couple of freebies right there. And Gunny Bunny has his work definitely cut out for him, looking up through the hatch, trying to find anything that Emergence could possibly give to them. But the only thing he's been given as the diffuser. But, you know, he gained that on his own accord. He had to go and grab it. It's not like Emergence had to walk across the map and hand it to him in a gentleman's agreement, but it's kind of a washed round at this point. We've said it before. We can keep on saying it again.
Canadian! Okay, killed him. Sorry. I thought he was going to lose a gunfight.
Not even going to lie, I did not see Perplex outline there. That just caught me off guard.
Oh, yeah, I'm just screaming. Like, Canadian, you had no idea.
I was like, I looked at top white and I was like, I don't see any. Oh, Perplexed is there.
He took a minute to shoot him. I was like, oh, boy, this guy's about to get. But he killed him. Good stuff. Good round overall
Good
from Emergence.
stuff.
You killed a
Very good round.
killed the top fragger. You killed the guy who's got the plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, hey, wow, your team looks pretty good. Honestly, quite frankly, there's some serious traffic tonnage coming out from Windstorm. It seems like quite literally. I mean, slap my booty and call me stupid, T-Dabs. But tell me that Twist has not literally gotten a multi-kill in every round they won.
Yeah. Yeah, he got an ace, he got a 4K, and then like a 3K, I think. He's been going crazy, brazy, whatever letter you like to put in front of it. And yeah, I mean, going down to the basement, in a normal game, I would say, yeah, this is going to be really hard to attack. But right now, 66.67% win rate for the attackers.
Nice quick pass there. I'd never be able to do that.
It's just 2/3. It's 2 out of 3.
What?
That's like the most default fraction. It was played 3 times.
I know. They're bringing a warden.
They are, but there's no Ying.
You see a Ying over there? Did they six it? Some mental gymnastics here.
Yeah, they Dolly flashed the Ying. Not with a flashbang, but showed it and then swapped to Nomad.
You know, I guess it's the mental warfare.
Nope, that's one of the things that we have to stay consistent on, and we have to flame it. You sixed onto a Ying, not away from a Ying.
True, actually. Shout out to Fernie Tacos. Anyway.
Shout out to Fernie Tacos.
Very Fernie Tacos-esque move here. So, Mellow. He's not actually holding the angle on Freezer. This time he's looking to push Freezer. Mellow's favorite position on this map is the Freezer. Clearly his, like, I don't know if his fingers, I don't know if it's cold in his room. He's currently 2-6. He's looking to perhaps do something. He's going to walk down Freezer. Just kidding. He's going to look down the hatch. He's got the red dot. Vert grip combo. He can't even get the clone on the thing. That's just, this is very curious from Emergence, actually.
You can't teach that. Pure talent from Talon.
You see this? They opened it, right? They pre-opened it. They saved reinforcements, but didn't actually use them anywhere else. You see, they have 2 reinforcements left. They didn't actually use the economics anywhere, but they're actually causing a lot of trouble for Windstorm, and they're not going to be able to throw anything down that. Unless, obviously, a waste of flash. They prefer to use a clone, obviously, because clones are free. Flashes, there's a tax for those. Not for clones. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, there's a finite amount.
You see how he ran away? Look, I mean, this is causing so many problems. Okay, finally get it. This is interesting. Interesting take on this.
Yeah, because this is an entirely Freezer-centric push. Sure, Twist can hit from the back if he, gets the right timing with Gunny as well, but I think it's more so that the old push got rotated around because they were having so much problems with Freezer. Mellow, he's down on the Gemini. Sees that maybe he could drop if he wants to get aggressive, but I'm sure Warrior or Cordell could swing it out. But it's actually going to be Gunny Bunny to drop down Warrior on the swing the other side. Man advantage for the side of the attackers. Let's see if they can convert this properly. Flashbangs coming in, but Owen's also coming down the stairs. Down goes Perplex. More and more worries going on the way of Emergence's defense as Dolly's going to take down Talon. It's just up to Son of Finn, but he's not there either. It's a 5v1. Make that a 5v none. Flawless round from Windstorm, where even though they had a lot of trouble with a Freezer hatch, they didn't have any trouble with anybody else on the bomb sites.
Pretty rarely well executed basement attack. Rare.
I guess everybody and their mother knows how to attack basement now.
Yeah, I mean, just between these two teams, right? I mean,
yep.
That was probably the most convincing one though, because they came from everywhere.
Yeah.
I liked that. That was a lot of misdirection, a lot of the combat triangle. You know, you can't just attack from one place and expect it to work. You got a bunch of guys coming from here and there and causing and sowing confusion. That's what, you know, wins rounds, in my opinion. And well, it's not even opinion. That's fact. We literally just watched it.
That is straight facts.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And now we see Emergence. They're going for the other tertiary bomb site that you would expect to see. Because they have to vacate the basement because nobody can win it except if you try 3 times. And you have the math for Emergence. They don't have 3 rounds to give up. They only have 2. Windstorm can definitely put Emergence on the back foot if they're able to get a successful meeting take going on. We've seen some big tower presence on their attacks rotating through, so they're comfortable in that position.
10 seconds to insertion.
You can go for a minimal take or just like a full vert. Don't quite know what's in the cards for Windstorm's attack, but considering they like to flood, they like going fast. They'll probably just try to, you know, catch the Emergence players off guard in a position, see if they can capitalize on man advantage.
I've seen a lot of buck. A lot of buck.
We have been
Honestly,
seeing a lot of buck.
You know, Buck's thing, vertical breachage. I haven't seen a whole lot of that. Seen a lot of the harder breach charge, but really not a whole lot of the traditional application of Buck. Twist is literally on the gates. That's not the site. It is. Your eye. Do not adjust your monitors. Twist is literally standing at the gate of site at 30 seconds with the LMG. This is what he's known
I told you, he's going to go fast, and they're going to try to capitalize on man advantage.
And he's going to
like
be
a prophet. I'm an oracle.
Yeah, you are. You're Oracle CDAPs here. 1 taps, but not a kill. He hits him in the shoulder.
50 damage on that?
That's the baby.
Yeah.
So, really, I mean, like I said, the really critical kill from Twist. And it's all going to be dominoes from here. I'm not even sure what down. Oh, from the big window grenade. A lot of pressure on Emergence right now to reestablish some sort of control. Did the Iana just jump in? That's a clone, right? Surely that's a clone. I think it's, yeah. Warrior's going to get away unless the Iana jumps in now. But, of course, Cordell's holding that. Twist, the demon time. It's a 5 versus 1 just like that. And this site feels pretty tertiary to me, CDAPs. I don't know about you. 1 versus 4. Cordell. Oh! Welcome to the montage, Dally. This is winnable. No one's covering the planner. Where is the coverage? Where is Twist? Where's Owen? They know he's in security. LMG's suppressing. And now it looks like they should be able to establish control of this diffuser if they think rationally. Twist is going to kill and plant. He's going to plant. Is that in full view of the split? Doesn't matter. Owen's there. And Windstorm on match point. Wow. What a flurry.
That was...
What a flurry.
Yeah. Twist going crazy once again.
5 out of 6 rounds?
Yep.
Jesus.
5 out of their 6 wins. So, you know, that was a lot more of a team effort. You know, there was some droning going on. They were funneling on those windows, kind of pushing the defenders back into Twist, who had a good position to hold white stairs. And then, you know, when you get a Zofia LMG up Z, things get scary as a defender. You're trying to anchor the site, play a shield or something, and you go, oh, they have Z control, and you're like, they could come my security. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Safe to say, Twist, not to be confused with Twist on FaZe Clan. Counter. Twist with 2 eyes. Not to be confused with Twist from the other Windstorm that played at KDCL.
There's too many twists.
No, he's Twizzed. All right?
Twist. And there's Twizzler.
Yeah, quite literally. There's so many Twizzes.
Too many. Too much
Twizz action going. Twist is a man among children right now. This is like Kanye.
Dropping 106.
Yeah.
Wheelchair basketball.
Yeah, like pretty much. I don't know what's the deal. Why Twist ain't getting looks, but he's dazzling. He is starring in this match. This is his album. This is his single. This is his Old Town Road. No features.
No features. Double platinum.
And look,
no features.
Anybody hopping up on the balcony. Looks like on this Kids Dorm defense, it's going to be a lot more traditional from Windstorm. More just kidding. Coming in from the west side and the balcony again, actually. This is the same attack we saw earlier, which, without Twist, if you're noticing a theme here, without Twist, this attack didn't work too well. Let's see how it changes this.
You know,
What?
we say sometimes there's win conditions as certain things like getting the bomb down or just going for kills, getting a certain piece of control. For Windstorm, their win condition is quite literally a person. It's just Twist. If he gets a kill, they win. Easy.
Okay, they're just going. All right, Perplexed was not ready for that. He just wasn't an athlete. Just wasn't ready for them to fly in at that level of intensity. What a random. I don't know. That's not random. That's pure skill. You can't teach that. Talon knew that they were going to chase him. And he just throws the C4 up. That's interesting. Mello, honestly, I mean, Mello's 2 Mello throws something. Just kidding. He's 2 at 7. This is his round.
Yeah, he can bounce back. He has 6 assists.
Yeah, he's
dropping the dimes.
True.
Aim Dala.
He's got Chris Paul over
Aim
here.
Dala.
Honestly, I'm not sure what this attack's manifesting into. Dally just swings in front of the window. Honestly, should have died. He's thinking he's lucky stars. Whoa, Mello, let's go, baby! Up white, into sight. Once again, he's got the angle grip this time. Mello's adapting.
You can look more athletic.
Yeah, more athletic, more speed, more momentum. His flashbangs
And
fly out.
violence.
A lot of misdirection. See, as we talk about it, misdirection, master bout, trophy door, there's pressure. There's panic in the Emergence columns right now. They're coming from here. They're coming from there. The breach is open.
Coming from everywhere.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's how you deal with it. I guess you just... Cordell! No! Cordell doesn't finish off the Habana, and that might just be the game for Emergence, unless Son of Finn and Talon go huge.
Yep. Son of Finn and Talon, they haven't done that well, but a good first frag onto Dolly will be Son of Finn's feather inside his cap. He's just rotating around. He's not in a great position. Getting stuck behind that bunk bed of Big Window when there's pressure is not good, but the diffuser is actually outside of Big Window. And Talon, as well as Son of Finn, can hold across on both the trophy door as well as the breach. But you're peek and twist. You don't want to do that. The Gunny Bunny goes down as Talon will get a DB&O. But once again, you have to peek twist in an LMG, and that LMG is going to push you right into Mello. It was his round, CJ. A 3K for the Yana, looking a lot more athletic with that angle grip. And that will take the entire map in the first round of this qual.
Look at that.
Look at the sexy TSM Zofia busting it down with the rifle, looking all proper. Elite customization 2.0.
Wow. That's so fitting that he just saluted us off like that. Twist, I mean, do I need to sell anyone else on Twist? Do you need me to be a car salesman here? He's pretty good at the game.
Are you going to be a greasy used car salesman?
He's pretty good.
Twist?
It's not even a used car. He's brand new. This is a brand new Lamborghini. That's just sitting in the lot, and no one wants to buy it because they think it has oil pressure problems. They think the check engine light comes on after 2,000 miles or something. No, Twist is a brand new Lamborghini, and someone signed the papers. All right, look at this. How many rounds in a row?
A lot.
Twist just dominated it. Ridiculous. Gunny Bunny, obviously, you know, it wasn't like it was a 1v. I mean, the rest of Windstorm, listen, they could have been traffic cones. They could have been totally useless. They could have been Mickey Mouse. When it came down to it, the teammates stepped up. Especially that last round. There was nobody over P. Everyone looked like there was good communication on the side of Windstorm. And allowed for the openings, allowed for the ability to close. I mean, you see this, that they don't win that round. Twist doesn't ace or 4K here. El Gunny Bunny hitting that stinker, right? It's the little things. Supporting cast does. And yeah, awesome stuff from Windstorm. I bet you they're really happy. You want to know.
Yep. I actually just got confirmation of a pretty interesting game, a pretty interesting result. We didn't talk about 1 HP. It was a slight at Awkward's honor. We didn't talk about them. But guess who they just defeated 7-5? Gusick. Gusick down.
You know, did you happen to catch the map?
Did not catch the map, but if it was not Villa, then Awkward did his homework.
I was about to say, because yeah, I heard Villa was Gusick. I saw Gusick on Villa. Pretty darn good. People are trying to figure that out. Gusick, maybe you need to learn some maps. Otherwise, you may not have that SCS dream come true. Maybe.
Pro-Am dreams, poof, up in smoke. They're gone.
By the way, if you don't know about the Pro-Am, yeah, there is a Pro-Am at the end of all of this. You know, this isn't just some random T3 league, guys. These aren't just some random quals. You want to see Twist versus Merc and SSG. Cheer on Windstorm. Cheer on these guys. I don't know. Cheer on anybody. That's why we love SCS, isn't that, Connor? And it.
Oh, of course. That is the best thing. And you know, to get to the Pro-Am, it's a pretty hard road. You gotta win. You gotta win. And guess what one way you can win, CJ, is? You know, you can be a meh player and you can put in all the work, grind your aim trainer of choice, lots of T-hunts, or there's an easier way to do it. I wish I had my box to, you know, do the shake,
Yeah, I
but
wish.
you can take your game to the next level. Get some Mike and Ike. Get some Mike and Ike in your system. You'll be fragging out for sure. The delicious, fruity, chewy flavors will fuel you in your game as we have a long marathon of games today. Hopefully all these players are definitely powered up with Mike and Ike. Or the Mega Mix has more flavors. Has some pretty cool ones too.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, nothing like some performance enhancers, right? To put you over the top. So, like we said,
Over the top. Over the top,
C-dubs.
though. Over the top? Do you know, there's somebody who's pretty over the top with his reactions. We got Dan3041 stream. We got the perspective.
Oh, we're doing that? Okay.
Yeah, we got the Dan3041 stream coming
Interesting.
now.
I wonder if he has a face cam. No.
Level 5, yes he does. Level 500 gaming warlord in FPL.
Yeah, and like,
They were on top.
5-3.
to put it in perspective, I'm pretty sure I'm like people like type to me in casual, like, wow, you're level 40 this. Imagine what they say to Dan when he's level 500. I'm pretty sure like the difference between level 400 and 500 is like, because it's like, what's the word? Escalating levels of experience points required. Let's just say Dan 3041 plays the game a lot. Look at the intensity in his face. This is a guy who's playing. He has a gaming
He's in a
shed.
shed. He's in a shed.
Gaming shed. The intensity in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The Finca in hand. 5-3 lead for his team. I'm not sure who's on this team. Oh, we see him. Who's this?
Yojin?
Yojin.
Was that it?
Not Las Vegas, right? Who's the other guy?
Yeah.
Viper.
No, I can pull up his.
Viper R6. Is his name? Is his name Viper R6?
It's like Panic R6.ol.
All right, we got Viper R6, and then Munch. Dan's got the. I don't even know. I don't even know what this team is, but they're again. It's just like the game we just watched. A lot of new faces, new name, and usually that's a pleasant surprise.
Give me a sec.
Yep, freezer push coming out. Maybe. He's droning it. He's gonna hit the back. Zella, first frag. Looking good. That's always a good step in a first attack, right? CJ, you know, get a kill.
Right, and then have your teammate just die untraded right after that. Okay, Viper R6. Gets the trade.
Oh, it's Vipe R6.
He's Viper R6.
No, he's Vipe R6.
You see Dan, look at in a very peculiar position here. There's literally no one from the defense. Where's the resistance? No one's watching the front. Dan 3041. Oh no, he gets crossed. He gets crossed like Kyrie. Okay. Zella knows where both of them are though. But I don't think that guy. What? What are you doing? Who was the first guy?
I don't know.
What? You just. Well, what are you aiming at? What is?
I don't know what he was looking at.
Does he need a map?
Yes.
Do you need a manual? All right. Well, that guy's just like.
Dan doesn't even believe it. Look at his face. He doesn't even believe it.
Guys, we're just handing over wins. Right. I want to be honest. Dan's team, in no world did they deserve to win that.
No.
But they did. Dan literally just walks in the front. Guy Freezer, I don't know, was.
I can replace two because I have the flash.
Was the guy Freezer just like?
Get that wall open early. I'm just
Was he looking to pull some steaks out the deep freezer and like grill something while around was
I don't
going on,
know.
or what?
I don't know. But it was mainly the fact that I just don't know what the rotate player was doing. I don't know.
Tripping.
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
everybody was tripping. But okay, I mean, and 34, baby. 6'3", droning out. Drones flying, whizzing through the building right now. Look at this parkour. This is some level 500 drone. Okay, never mind. He's just jumping.
Nope. He lost the parkour
And then
challenge.
he just gives his drone away. All right, Dan. So you know what we're gonna do? See, we're actually gonna grade him based on their drone work. So far, I'm giving Dan a 0 because he just literally gave the drone away.
Yep.
I mean, what is
In
that?
prep phase, come on. I mean, I guess if he's second entry, but you should have. You should be allowing teammate to hold your cutoffs as an entry. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dan. Get that drone economy up. We need to start teaching Decon 226 at a community college. Drone economics.
Decon.
Are we gonna be professors?
Decon 4400. Like,
Yep.
I mean,
we're doing a level 400 class. Okay, we got some seniors.
yeah, I mean,
coming
we
in
got
here.
some level 500s in here. Yeah. This ain't no freshman orientation.
Level 500. Dan is a super senior at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Dan's just changed his major like 4 times at this point. Okay, look at this.
Oh, CJ, got more news. 1 HP beat Gusick on Villa.
What? Oh, it's a
7-5.
It's a Gusick. Yeah, they got
They're
problems.
washed. Just kidding. We haven't seen them yet. Maybe everybody has bad games. You got 4 more today.
Yeah, I mean,
Really make or break your walls.
that's the beautiful thing about it, right? You don't just lose once. GG, guys. I guess it's over.
It's not single LM. Where's the competitive integrity in that?
Exactly.
We go Swiss.
So we see Dan's thinking about what he wants. He's tossing grenades in, clearing discs, clearing a wall denial. Looks like he succeeded. I don't know.
Is he tricking?
All right, Dan. You know what's funny? He would have killed that first guy, by the way, if he had the LMG. Just saying.
Probably.
This gun stinks. All right, look at Dan. Vertical play. Whoa!
Is he tricking the wall?
Just kidding. He almost killed that guy, but he didn't. It's unfortunate, but it looks like this push is manifesting into a tower master push. And it seems like, I mean, keep in mind, see that to the other team, how these guys just literally just let people walk in.
Mm-hmm.
This might just work.
No.
We have some more results. There's quite a few. Team Balance, they won their first game.
Go ahead,
Aerial
it's right
Arise
here.
beat Firestorm. In Control Nation beat Aura. St. Louis Leviathans beat Deep Space. Didn't Ask beat Siege Boomers. Landscape Co. beat Coastal. Mystic Academy, they beat IVC, with Asylum Patience beating Aquino's Teletubbies. 99 Burglars stealing a win against our little side hustle. Oni taking down Virgin Gaming. Cosmosis Esports taking down Wolfpack's Esports. Valkyrie beating the Sexy Lemur Undergrads. And Soup beating Below Zero.
I wish. Did you see Dan look at his camera?
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god, my team sucks. Because if you got lost in the results there, I mean, these guys just got double C4'd, and oh wow, he just got shadow peeked off the face of the universe. It's not looking too good for Dan's team. Nico Rose Uwu. I mean, when you get shadow peeked by a guy with Uwu in his name,
Yep.
it's
Unfortunate.
it's not. I mean, it doesn't get much lower than that, but it is still 6-4 in favor of Team 3041.
Probably gonna go down. So, did a full clear again.
Where's Dan gonna spawn here? Still rocking that think. Still rocking the spear. He's 4-8. Dan 3041 is 4-8.
Again, like you just gotta take it slow on that one.
All right.
Make sure that guy doesn't swing up. Jordan, that's your like.
This is.
Yeah, it seems like Zella's the crazy
Yeah,
one.
Zella's crazy. What's
Zella's
Zella's
going-
Twitch? Why are we watching this guy?
Twist.
Why are we watching?
Where's Zella's stream at?
Why are we watching this noob level 500? We need to watch Zella. What's his Twitter? Probably just Zella R6. I'm gonna find it.
Let's find him.
Just kidding. It's not Zella R6.
If he drops if this goes to OT and he drops a 20 bomb, we all got to give him the Twitter follows.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't find his Twitter, so you know that means he's not very marketable as a
I was about
player.
to say he's not very marketable. I bet he has an anime profile picture too.
Yeah, like what is this guy doing? Like, does he realize he's just tossing away Cloud right now? I don't know his Twitter. I don't know his Twitch, but he's playing with Dan 30. Like, come market yourself better. I was literally gonna drop a follow. I don't know his Twitter. So, wait, what a waste of a top frag, right? Remember how I said pre-show? Like,
That's how you make your career.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh man, I let my team down. I really let my team down." Like, nah, you dropped 13. Like, if Dan's team loses here, it's Dan's fault. It's not.
We can just blame Dan.
It's not Zella's fault, right? So it's just like, come on, market yourself. Have a Twitter. Have a searchable Twitter. What a disappointment from Zella. All right, so he's gonna swing in a T3 here. Nice little clear.
I'm gonna check your T1.
Drones. He's got 5 drones flying for Dan. They need to have these drones behind Zella.
We can leave that castle open, and then we can start getting the wall.
Drone 2 is
I
basically,
I mean,
think.
Zella's on the sledge, but you know, sometimes sledges can entry if they're feeling spicy. Dan's primary droner as
Wait, I'm not gonna
seems
lie,
like he's
man.
primary droner. Haven't seen the Mav a whole lot. They also got Mav and Habana, so don't know the roles on this team. Wasn't really thinking about it, but Dan wasn't thinking about the hole being open. Almost died to it. Would have been unfortunate.
Yeah, I can drone base.
Would have been a certified punch in the air moment.
Okay, there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, what if this just goes all the way to 8,
Can we
like
shoot down
7?
the attic window? Shoot down this window. Munch. Shoot down
I
this
can't imagine how hot it gets in that shed.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in Cali, man. That's a metal
The
shed.
kid is in the floor. The kid's in the floor right here.
All need.
That is a metal shed
Well,
in Cali summer.
Well, is
Like
it
imagine
Northern
the
Cali?
summers.
is it
I'm
northern?
a gong.
This gun, take this gun.
Okay.
He's going to
There's
I don't
different-
know.
Ah, Dick. Oh, I'm retarded.
No, you're
All right,
good.
well, it looks like this is going OT because Munch R6 just died
We just need someone to go attic, guys. Go attic. Someone
as Mav reaching the wall. It's not looking too.
Yeah, he can watch our bottom.
The stack is kind of stalling out.
Yeah.
And Jordan has the bomb too.
We'll take Jordan.
Okay, never mind. Yojin.
Okay, we need
Okay,
case. We need
got
case,
it.
Jordan.
Even Steven, 4v4.
One is E-box, Rooney is E-box.
Can you burn this or
No.
renegade?
Yeah, I have
Could be worse. Definitely could be worse.
Okay, Jordan, drop case.
Dan does have his nades.
Drop case.
Use your util, Dan. I'm begging.
One nade.
I'm gonna watch right.
I mean, I wish the
Yeah, you
Ayana
can hear
would,
me.
like,
Nope, never mind.
I wish the Ayana
Bro.
would do the 8 instead of being a
Who's watching attic?
goofball. They're just gonna
Yo,
plant.
guy, that-
Yep.
Like,
Unfortunately, Vipe R6 is in a silly, goofy mood.
yeah, he's just gonna plant. All right, so
I could try.
that didn't work.
Dan's gonna get active.
Okay, Dan.
Okay.
Plant if you can. Watch
Okay,
the attic,
more like that, more like that.
You gotta plant it, Zen.
Okay, pushes in.
We got bomb.
Dan's just gonna kill and plant. Let's go, Dan. The plant's going down. Is there coverage? 15 seconds on the clock. Dan's halfway. 75, 80, 90. Plant. Completed. Diffuser. Down. Flicks. Dies. But this is a post plant. And Zella's alive, more importantly. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's listen in.
Coming flank, T1 stairs, mute. On T1 stairs, coming up. They're diffusing.
He wants stairs.
Off the fuse.
Coming up, T1. Diffusing once, 2,
Yo.
Nice.
Yo.
That is a play. Let's go,
Yo,
Yojin.
Jin.
That's a big brain.
Okay, now don't mess it up.
He's in the rotation station.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he got shit on. Woo. And he's got.
No, I think you got it.
Did I just say?
Gotta be close.
I mean, I'm just watching this like a fan at this point.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, it's appropriate, honestly. Like he got smoked.
He got
let's,
smoked.
Let's not dance around the subject. He got slammed. All right, so 6-5 now, because who is that? Avinment.
That's just fucking
Dot power 5
Vibe, do you have any flashes? I was.
has saved the round for his team.
But I still need someone
did.
to watch my split, though.
No, I was asking you, brother, Rooney get on that door. That's why I thought I was like on mute or something. 'Cause I asked you like 20 times. Yeah.
Okay, so we got. I mean, Zilla was a disappointment in the clutch. I mean, he died. All that hype just for him to die in a clutch.
Yep.
Dan. If only he had been able to land that kill right when he popped off the diffuser.
Yeah, we are. I am.
Things could have been different.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, see that.
It woulda, shoulda. Now we might see this go the distance. This is match point. Overtime point for the defenders.
Okay, I have now determined Zella's
Yep.
Twitter.
Shout out to Badger TV in Twitch chat. See, I bet I could find Badger on. Yo, we got the Amazon ad on the Dan stream.
Not the ads.
We got
Okay,
the Wheel of Time ads coming up.
So I go to Godzella's Twitter, right? Here's his bio. Here's God Zella's Twitter bio, guys. Occasionally egotistical, big picture kind of guy. All right. And guess what his last tweet was?
I don't know.
September 7th.
Ooh. That is a long time. See, look at replies. Look at replies.
Yes,
Look
he
at
just
replies.
September 30th.
Look at likes. When was the last time he liked
November
something?
29th, and it was
Okay.
It was a Dan tweet where he said, you know, Dan was LFT a little while ago, and he said, you know, I'm joining this team with Munch, Godzilla, Viper, R6, and Phoenix. That's the weirdest way I've ever seen Phoenix spelled, but that's the team that we were watching just there. They were in that 6-5 affair in a dogfight.
They are in a dogfight, unfortunately. Dan, we are not subscribers of Dan's on this Twitch
Yeah,
account.
we can't just play ads for free. We don't do ads, all right? This is 7 hours.
Except
of
to our
commercial-
wonderful sponsors. We only do sponsors. We only do ads for our people.
Exactly, right? This isn't NFL Red Zone, 7 hours of commercial-free football, you know?
Nope.
So that's where we're at. But yeah, we're going back in without
Going
the ads.
back in.
See if it's still 6-5. I don't know. Situation.
I would assume
evolved.
so, unless it was like a failed rush or something.
Yeah.
Which
Really
would be
curious.
very unfortunate.
Let's see. Let's dive back into the mind of a Dan 3041. Okay.
This is like the exact position that we came to him in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time.
And so he's back on the main stairs. First time he just walked through here, right? Just like no one considered watching the front on an Oregon basement. All right. So let's see if he gets away with it again. Dan. All right. Opening kill. That's Zella. And occasionally egotistical. Okay, he's dead. But an instant trade.
Freezer, one freezer.
Okay, they're watching the front this time.
One freezer.
Drops coming through in the back. Let's see. Let's go, Dan. Surely he downed that person, right?
He had to have.
Grenade
Gaming
out.
Warlord gonna confirm the kill. Yes. Goodbye, NekoRoseUwu.ec.
Yeah, this looks like GG. Looks like 7-5 to me. Pre-firing. A lot of missed shots from both players. Dan Spanka. Okay. He gets traded. You know,
Still 3v2.
surely his team can just plant the bomb now, right? There's a C4 on the board.
Yep.
You can watch the swing. Yeah, they... If Munch does not do a little bit of trolling, this should be an easy round. He did a little bit of trolling.
What?
He did a little bit of trolling.
He's on holds.
Nice.
Oh my lord.
Just plant the bomb. Just plant the bomb.
Plant the bomb.
I'm on my knees.
Oh my
He's gonna
god.
oh my god.
Oh my god! Fermi, turn this off. I'm sick of this. Can we go
All
on
I
break?
said was the Maverick has to not do a little bit of trolling, but oh my gosh, was that a lot of bit? That was a lot of bit.
Who's Maverick? Oh my god! That's disgusting. He also had the angle grip too, so it's like that made it even worse because he literally quick scoped, but didn't. Munch. You're 7-9 on some Jeff Fisher. You're 7-9.
Munch on some Mike and Ike.
Like, come on, Munch. Let's go, man.
Gotta just bring his candy game to the next level.
Ugh.
Just nade from below. Don't nade
That's
from
frustrating.
below.
That is insanely frustrating.
Get that kill.
That's
Oh, for real?
That was incredible. Only word to describe it.
Keeping it the same. Just take attic though. I mean, like, I know like they're playing underneath, but you guys should be able to.
I
They 6-picked the kid.
I'm in awe. That is most definitely, if we had a not top 10 or the not top play of the day, that would be in the runner.
like, how is that possible? I thought, oh, he'd lose that round because of a C4. He just walks up.
They didn't put it down this time, so.
Munch.
Alright, whatever. We got this, guys. We gotta win one round on attack. That's it. Our defense will be fine.
Yeah, I gotta go. They're holding security. They're holding down.
I'm sad.
Wait, I think I actually got the wrong Twitter.
Maybe I can have
That
I think it's spelled with an X.
that round made me so sad. I might honestly get somebody to replace me. I don't know if my heart can go on anymore.
Yeah, like
I
I
feel
want to
like-
retire.
Yeah,
this,
like I'm just.
Never have I ever watched something and it made me want to retire.
Hey, no Cade.
Badger,
Just a mute for now.
it's Zella with
Wait
the.
until Okay,
That's the Twitter of the guy who's currently top fragging on Dan's team.
Mm-hmm. If only, hey, if that was Zella covering the map holes. Yeah.
Can we burn?
Can you go ahead, nade?
There's probably one mod this.
Really, one of Dan's mods ran the mod.
Yo, whoever that mod is, Dan, when you watch back this VOD, fire the mans.
Yeah, like you gotta go.
Fire him. Fire him.
Got it. I probably
Fire
got
him.
pellets, I'm sorry.
Soiled it.
Cage drinking it.
Homie's gotta go.
Okay, it's open. It's open.
He's
Alright.
not close. He's not close. He's not
Alright.
He tricked it, but it's open. It doesn't matter.
Alright. It's fine.
Okay, we're good. We got holes.
It's impressive, really. So Dan's team has turned what was a 6-3 lead,
There's a mute jammer on the
crumpled it up, threw it in the garbage. So
Yep.
I'm burning.
Dan is, what is this? What is he cheating? What is he aiming at?
Yeah.
Going for a floor nade here. Yeet. No
I
kill.
just hate that we're having to watch so many rounds of Oregon.
I'm excited.
Legitimately, if the next game we pick is going to Oregon, just gotta.
Come on, big.
We're switching games. I can't do it.
Oh, I missed one.
I agree.
I can't do it.
You know, this is why we have a casters union.
Yep.
So like people like Ferme and like, they can't just push us around and like make us cast same maps over and over. Like we stand up for ourselves, and we go on strike. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
One's playing bunk.
we're not doing this. Okay.
Oh, they're playing holes.
Dan is aggressively. They're literally about to lose like 5 rounds in a row. I can't believe this.
This will be 6, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it?
think in the time that I hyped up this Zella guy, he hasn't gotten a kill.
Yeah,
like
maybe we
4
need to
rounds.
start. We need to start being mean.
I'm pretty sure.
We need to start being mean to Zella.
Kids prone on the hose. One's top right.
Just like
I'm gonna have to get aggressive on this, okay?
I don't have a main flank here. Yeah, we don't. No cams actually.
I gotta make something.
One close kids.
I can't tell like.
Send a clone in with a refragger or something.
Anyway, I can't tell which Twitter I'm even looking at.
Are you able to play attic door?
Ah, bunk out.
And then yeah, it's,
Gosh.
Yep.
is the moment too big for them right now?
I don't know.
Did you not?
Is
I
the-
almost want to say cut the stream because we cursed him. We cursed Dan. Poor Dan. He doesn't deserve this.
I mean, his mod's running stupid ads, right? His team is they're just pissing down their leg in critical moments,
I don't know, man.
They're shaking like Jamaicans.
I don't know.
and I'm gonna.
This is the big stage.
I
This
just,
is SCS after all.
is it too big? Is their moment too big? Like or what? Okay, just ridiculous. It's 6-3. It was 6-3,
Yep.
and every round was like so winnable. Okay. Heartbreak.
Yeah, we practiced. I mean, I guess we did practice big one. Though we could try it next round. Well,
Maybe
maybe next round, but
There is one. Yeah, it's just.
Chat just saw. It is
focus on
a
the
lot of
focus
spam.
on our next attack. Fix what we
Is
did
a
wrong.
lot of
Should've won our
spam.
last attack. We just
Of everybody
worked on
is.
things, I guess.
Yep.
No, I was trying to burn. He walks.
Yep. Yep. Everybody is just as flabbergasted as we were.
Gotta focus up. Yeah.
That is some of the craziest spam I've seen in a
Oh
while.
my
That
God.
was like 10 full seconds of the chat just moving. All the wind has been taken out of my sails. Just like out of... Actually, no, Dan looks like he's vibing. Look at him. He was doing the little head knob.
3 walls would have been missing.
Head bob.
I think E-Box was.
I got them.
Hey, they doing... Oh, yeah.
I mean, my jaw is like dropped watching that again.
Cut off.
Yep. I literally said, easy round if he doesn't do a little bit of trolling.
Stay on cams for a second.
Yeah,
Shower,
so-
same shit as
Give me the
always.
full clear again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I shot one drone.
Like I got like a weird champ face going right now. You know,
Yep.
just like I'm literally weird champing so hard right now. I can't believe this.
Is it like the cookies mauled?
No, it's just like
Yeah, they didn't shoot. They're doing a full West clear. They didn't even shot the
just-
default for
I
lobster.
can't believe
Yeah,
this.
but they always rotate, so they never.
I'm still just in awe.
Secondhand
We didn't barricade bottom.
depression
Barricade.
from watching.
Alright, let's barricade. Yeah, fine. Let's hope we get any trades.
Heartbreaking, really. Truly.
Truly a tragic L. Not the player,
Alright.
but a tragic L.
Tragical is an L.
Yeah, one is
I'm gonna
out.
take this
He took a
time to
few.
roast Tragical, actually. Tragical's tweeting.
Yeah, one is
No,
outside.
I'm gonna roast Tragical.
He's
Do
on
it.
the white van.
Because Tragical's
Alright, it's
tweeting.
good, it's fine, it's fine. We're
If
good.
only I had
Back
another
out,
chance
not
to
much.
prove myself in Challenger League. Tragical.
Mike Peanut much?
He's getting the main edge.
It's almost like if you were playing SCS right now, you could be proving yourself. I watched Twist prove himself. He just dropped 17. Where's Tragical at? Playing T3 TMs.
Hold positions, boys.
Alright.
Make it make sense.
Hold positions.
If you didn't sign up for
You were on your
SCS,
knees begging for him to make a team,
I was on my knees. And you know what?
and then he goes,
Yep.
"Nope,
Like, all I know is
he's gonna
this,
wait for a
right?
handout. You gotta work for it.
There you
Come
go.
on, man."
All I know is this. If you didn't sign up for SCS quals,
Look at- should we
and you're a
should we
talented
chill?
player, and you didn't take that opportunity,
I think they're gonna push late again. There's
you're gonna
one
be kicking
inside.
yourself.
Alright.
Just like Tragic L.
Alright, nice.
Just as tragic as this 6-3 lead has been blown.
We are
So you can rotate
we are
around.
horse handlers. We are leading T3 to water.
Yeah, what?
Bottom main
the
Some
ADS.
players, they just don't want to drink it.
Go.
I mean, some horses just want to die of dehydration. Like,
Yep.
Just be careful.
you
Dan.
can't fix them.
I know.
It's like that stupid horse from Family Guy. The
Yep.
dumb with the dumb googly eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's that, bro. Fuck.
Some horses don't want to go to water. Okay.
Yep.
Petrites with the name drop on the.
Yeah.
See this?
The hot shield.
Yeah.
You
Everybody go
did
give
it on
that man a
purpose.
follow.
You did it on
Exclamation point
purpose.
shout out.
Put on me.
This-
Got that bonus.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Pinch right here.
Nice guy, Jake. Getting.
You gotta watch my
I can't believe he has alerts on a ball.
Oh, push up, block.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. He just. How did that guy just get in?
Planting, default.
I assume he
What?
uses legs.
Planting, default. Default.
What?
Last one's freezer.
Freezer.
Yeah,
This
he
is
uses legs.
as prime time as it gets. We got the double downs.
We're going 7-7.
Let's go. Munch did something.
Go Munch.
Yo, tap the guy.
An XLA or Zella.
I was still waiting on just like.
He's pogging it up right now.
He is.
I was still waiting on the reload.
Hey, man. This is it right here.
All right, 7-7, baby. It's showtime. This is
Mistakes and focus up.
this is why you play. This is why you get to level 500 so you can win 7-7s, right?
Mhm. All the experience in the world.
Where it all leads to. All roads lead to this.
Not Rome. 7-7 match point on overtime.
Yeah,
That's
or
happened-
do-
that's
or
happened
just switch
before,
keys,
so.
or just
On
switch
Oregon.
keys.
This is Echo. This could be. Yeah, this is their meeting. This is their meeting. Okay. Make holes in attic. Just hold attic. Get that kid off the wall. We know they put it on the floor.
Yeah, like we're actually going. Like we have
I
to watch
think you
the
said
Oregon
that
game now.
we should
Yep.
run the Twitch
I
stream
just
for
we
like,
will
like,
we will
we usually run
the stream will be in silence for an hour.
Yeah.
I'll go like drive and
They're
go
putting
get
the
food.
floor, though, it's not-
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk
Yeah.
away. I'm just gonna go walk away. Like
Nah, you're fine.
I'm not coming back.
I just
Like it's
realized
over.
it now.
I'm gonna pull my internet plug. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, they are meeting. Alright.
Pretend that I just
The flank cam. I'm gonna
Well, yeah,
go
I just can't
into-
pass. I'm
Let's
just gonna
been
pull the plug.
talking. If he's not, he hasn't been talking. He didn't talk last.
No, you didn't talk last round at all.
All right.
We do have
Watch
Pro
the
in
good.
chat, so he could come in.
Yeah.
Is
He ain't doing nothing, right?
My headphones
Nope.
is like disconnected by one bit and it mutes my mic. Yep, I'm back.
All right.
Dude's eating fish fillets,
Same spot.
fillet of
Yep.
fish.
Fillet of fish.
I got a cam for it though.
Let's get us into T1. We'll be good.
Alright, well, this is it. I mean, CDAP's like.
Do we know if
I mean, this is it.
This is where champions are made.
Alright, I'll run 20.
I got my.
I mean, this
You know?
is. This could literally be
Pressure?
the difference, right?
Pressure makes diamonds or burst pipes.
He's on the drone hole right
It's
now.
on the
trying to
pipe.
get
When
my
he's playing in kitchen.
T2, T3 clear. I'm joining
Alright.
T1.
I just had to stop.
Jordan, what are you doing
I had to
over there? You
stop.
come over here.
Yeah, no, I rotated wrong.
T1 clear.
I like
the new
I'm
icons
joining
you can
basement
tell.
stairs.
Alright.
See that?
Yes, it's pretty nice.
Cade
A
is
lot
sitting
of
on
people were
The Cade is sitting
really
right there, though. Can we get this Cade off?
angry about
Yeah,
it,
give me a second,
but
I'm doing that.
I don't mind the.
I'd
I like to be
UI.
angry about anything, right?
Yeah, that's very
So
true.
how's
I mean, I'm watching this game. I'm watching some fun, good old Tom Clancy. I'm not seeing anything like. There's no Ella with 50 bullets running around, right?
Mhm.
There's no.
Drop shotting Canadian on Ash.
There's no drop shotting NVK and Canadian on Ash. Like, I think some of you people like to complain about the game. Yeah, I'm gonna rant about that too.
Listen,
I mean, people like to complain.
Flanking maybe.
You just don't know how good you have it.
I opened the green hall.
I didn't.
Imagine playing this Oregon against Glass, shoot through smokes. Like, get a grip. You know, this is a good fun time. All what do they have to do with an electric claw? Boo hoo. Like, In my day, I had to deal with the Legion mine that took half your health. You didn't pull it out in 2 seconds. Like,
Doesn't get it for
Back in my day.
some of you kids, like, some of you whippersnappers, like, y'all have got to get a grip. This game is
Where's the cage?
competitively, it's fine. That's why you should have signed up for SCS again. You didn't sign up.
Competitive.
Oh,
Great.
that's my bad. No.
Oreo.
He swung the meeting.
Oreo.
And just toss the game.
Shoot, good kill.
Nice.
Nice.
You need to stay alive to get the wall.
I have green
Wait,
one.
is that our good friend Benny?
You can push kitchen. You probably can flush
Threnny?
kitchen. I'm not gonna cap. I don't see anyone kitchen. What I'm saying.
Is it?
I don't know. Is Benny running it up in SCS squalls?
Yeah, you know, I played like one game with. Oh, they're just flooding the. Oh my God!
Yo.
Dan, spectated. They're just
Give us
flooding the
some
whole.
content.
Turn around, Zella! No! No!
Zella, no!
Dan's telling you the whole time he's there.
Nice.
No.
Okay, it's still. Oh my God, they lost the game because of that. Dude,
Wait, did he flank?
dude.
Are you kidding me?
Dan has a camera on it. He's calling it. Turn around.
I don't
Oh, they just. I've never seen a team lose a game like this
me and,
in my life.
It was a glitch, but the glitch.
At some moment, guys. At some point, guys, the moment's just too big, right? At some point, the moment's just too big for some people, guys. I mean, what? What's Zella
You know,
looking
there
at?
are moments. There are
You
moments
need
where.
glasses?
There are moments where you can say, "Oh my gosh, that left me speechless," in a good way. That was not one of them. That was not one of them. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be brutally honest. That one hurt. That one hurt. We were praising Zella. I understand we all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. That one hurt. The Echo stopped to get on cams to deny plant with 3 people next to him. Then proceeded to get off cams and kill 2 people.
With the camera right in his stupid face.
Caught in 4K.
With Dan on the camera.
240 frames per second. 4K Ultra HD.
Well, there's no
I
other
think we
way
should
to
go to break.
There's no
I think
way
we
to
should go to break.
There's nothing more to say.
Yeah, nothing more.
We're done here.
Tragic.